Hi everyone, my name is Michaela Roan, and for my communications final, I will be presenting on self-cognition, self-awareness, and understanding personal needs. Introduction. So these are some questions that I think you should keep in mind throughout the entirety of the presentation to help guide you and understand a deeper meaning. How often do you take a step back from everyday life and check on your mental health? Do you ever wonder who you are and what you are good at? These questions will help guide you throughout the presentation. The goals of my presentation are 1, to learn about self-esteem, self-efficacy, and self-concept. Then I want you to be able to apply this knowledge to personal life and improve lifestyle and well-being. Thesis statement and main points. So my thesis statement is self-awareness can improve lifestyle and well-being. And some main points I'll be going over throughout the presentation include self-cognition and what it's comprised of. So the factors of self-cognition and what it's made up of, and how my personal lifestyle has improved from self-awareness. And I'll give you some tips and tricks to help with the improvement of your own. So you might be asking yourself, what exactly is self-cognition? So self-cognition is formed from the formula self-concept plus self-esteem plus self-efficacy, and that equals cognition. It could also be considered self-perception, so how you look at yourself, how you perceive yourself. And it is the understanding of personal needs, wants, strengths, and weaknesses. Understanding what you like, what you dislike, and what you enjoy doing, what you're good at, what you're not good at. Those are all parts of self-cognition. Self-concept is the first factor that I'll be going over. So it's the knowledge of the self. It's heavily influenced by your thoughts, actions, abilities, values, and goals. It plays an important role in how you communicate with others, and it is reinforced by how others communicate with you. For example, in the left-hand corner, you could see the picture that says, I am a math person, and I am not a math person. So that is basically self-concept saying, understanding what you're good at and what you're not good at, and going over how this plays an important role in how you communicate with others. So for example, if someone were to ask you, oh, can you tutor my son in math? Well, you take up all the life knowledge that you've had of yourself and say, oh, I've done good on my math test. I'm good at math. Yes, I can help him. Or, oh, I've not done too good in my math test. I'm not very good at math myself. I don't think I should tutor him. In my case, that would be me. I'm not too good at math, so I wouldn't recommend me as a tutor. And it's also reinforced by how others communicate with you. So getting your tests back by your professor and then saying, oh, I think you should come in after class and come to office hours and get a little bit extra help. That would show, okay, yeah, I'm not too good at math. I do need that little help, and that's perfectly fine. It's understanding of, yes, I need help, or no, I got this. That's super influential and super helpful within your life and your self-concept. Self-esteem. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. It's personal attitudes towards emotions, abilities, thoughts, skills, behavior, and beliefs. So on the top image, you could see someone that doesn't have the best self-esteem. And even if you don't have good self-esteem in, say, body image, you can grow and you can learn, and being self-aware is super, super valuable. And then on the bottom, you can see someone that has a high self-esteem, think of themselves as a hero almost, and that can also be translated into self-confidence. But both of those, your confidence can go down or your self-esteem can go up. So it's always growing and you're always on a learning curve. Nothing is set in stone. Self-efficacy, which is the third factor, is the ability to predict personal successes or failures. It could also be defined as self-confidence, and it's based off of self-concept and self-esteem. So it's a mixture of both of those and created its own factor. So going back to the math example, um, personally, since I'm not too good at math, I can predict usually that I won't do too good on the next test if I don't study or if I don't get extra help. But just because I'm not too good at math doesn't mean I can't be good at something else. So I'm confident in my athletic abilities, for example. So that can translate into self-confidence there. And you know, okay, I'm good at athletics. I'll do good in this game. So it's loosely based. It's on you can be good at one thing, not good at one thing. It's just ultimately understanding yourself as a human being. Ways to improve self-cognition. Practicing mindfulness. We live in Hawaii, we live in a beautiful place. Going to the beach and sitting there and thinking about your achievements or your goals or how you feel about your life, what you're liking at the moment, what you're not liking. That's super, super, super important. Asking family and friends for feedback. If you feel like you need a little bit help, it's totally okay, and it'll help you so much to ask someone, hey, what do you think I'm doing good at right now? Or, hey, what do you think I need to improve? That's super helpful in understanding yourself. Surrounding yourself by people that make you feel accepted and good about yourself. If you're surrounding yourself with negative people and you feel like a cloud is on you all the time, that's not going to help with your self-cognition, and it's going to keep you from reaching your maximum potential. In this class, we took a personality test, which was super, super helpful. It helped me understand how I am with other people, how different personality types mesh with my own. So it'll help you to understand how you're going to react to different situations and how that reaction can be affected by other people. So that will totally help with your self-cognition. And a big one that a lot of people stand by, and I have recently started doing, is self-reflecting by journaling. It doesn't seem like it would help a lot, but writing down what you're thinking, it just kind of solidifies those thoughts more, and it makes it feel much more real and like, oh yeah, this is a problem, or oh yeah, I'm happy with this right now. So all of these factors and elements can help you with your self-cognition. And like I said earlier, it's a learning curve. You're going to go higher and you're going to be happy with yourself, or you're going to feel low at some times, but understanding who you are and how you react to things will help you in the long run and help you achieve your maximum potential and reach your goals. So in conclusion, overall, it's extremely beneficial to understand the importance of self-cognition and becoming more self-aware. This will help you with the overall well-being of your life and ensure you get the most out of every day. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you guys can translate this into your own personal lives and you'll get a better understanding of who you are and maybe take some of these tips for yourself. Thank you so much.